Okay, I'm Adam Legas, and we're here again with RIVEN Extreme Sports Break. Today we're in the altitude chamber at the RIVEN Academy with Lord Weiss, Hank Weiss. I hope you're not out of breath. We're at 14,000 feet above sea level right now, and I know that you probably don't do a lot of cardio. So Hank is an unbelievable family man. He is the legend of the UCE. If you've ever watched Ultimate Combat Experience, you've probably seen him. He's on almost every episode. He's fought 5 million times, at least 60 confirmed times. And Mike Stidham probably owes you because you're on so many of his shows that people tune in just to watch this guy because he does so many unbelievable things. He's so unpredictable. And he really is amazingly tough. And that brings me to my first question, Hank. How are you so tough and win so many titles when you look so soft and cuddly with your shirt off?
Well, for one, half of when people think about me, they think about me as a fighter. I've been fighting for 10 years, and a lot of times they think about the first 5 years. And I wasn't soft and cuddly then. I mean, I was badass.
Yeah.
I feel back, like if I had the same conditioning regimen and training regimen, I had the same strength. I honestly feel like if my conditioning was in the same place right now, I could compete with some of the best guys around here who are setting themselves apart, like, Court McGee and Derek and
Jordan Smith.
Yeah, I think that I could. I think my skill level is still rising, not as fast as it could be if I went to class more and was, I usually go to class and just kind of do I show up for the time when we just roll. And I do learn that way and evolve, but I would grow a lot faster if I was going to the instruction and gaming stuff. But so to answer your question, a lot of those fights that I won and a lot of the things that I accomplished was when I was in better condition. And then now, I'm just relying on. I'm a veteran, and I'm relying on my experience, and people talk about it, so it's not just me saying it, but I'm magic, so I rely on some magic.
He recently just won the most recent UCE tournament against a guy named Johnny Kafer, who literally looks like he's straight off of 300.
It looks like Michael Phelps,
Yeah, but way tougher looking than Michael Phelps.
That's true, yeah.
Michael Phelps with muscles. So, yeah, I mean, you definitely...
The other thing is, I'm dragging this question out, but I feel like I'm in a position right now where I'm in the middle of, there's two levels of fighters, A and B level. I'm way better than all the B level fighters, and I'm not quite good enough to compete with the A level fighters.
But you think that's purely conditioning?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think if I'm at 170 pounds, where I should be,
and what do you,
I actually could be a 155 pounder.
What do you weigh right now?
212. I'm 22% body fat. If I ran 3 miles every day and just trained like, someone who's trying to excel and what they do,
someone who cared about,
and I was 90% body fat, then I would be able to compete.
I tend to agree with you. Hank,
I think my
Hank
skill is a lot better. My boxing is a lot better than it ever was.
Well, I mean, I've seen you pull off some of the most unbelievable victories where you'll just knock somebody out of the blue, or you're notorious for just heel hooking somebody within the first 10 seconds of the fight because you're just ready to get your paycheck and go home. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing how quickly you can pull off some tricky submissions. Now, I watched your bio on the UCE, and you basically said that you did nothing all day but surf the internet and talk smack on the internet and get on forums. Now, so my question is, after your bosses saw that, how do you keep from getting fired when they realize you don't do anything?
I'm not that stupid. I haven't had this job this long doing nothing by being stupid, so I don't let my bosses see that sort of thing. Of course, if they see that sort of thing, I'm going to say, "Ah, it's playing it up." Of course, I work. But the other thing I said in that bio is, no one knows what I do there, so how are they going to fire me if they think I'm doing work? I'm really good at walking around with papers in my hands at the right time, in the right place.
That's good.
Plus, I'm the head technician, so I know how to set up motion detectors. When someone's coming towards my office, I'm alerted.
So you basically wait. It's like
There's a beep.
It's like a beep. Like if you're speeding, you know to get busy or to
Exactly.
slow down.
Take the mouse, click, click, click. Get the computer where I need it to be.
That's good. Now, Hank, you've always had a crazy personality. You seem extremely relaxed. Are you at the point where you even get nervous to fight anymore?
Yes and no. I mean, it's not even the anxiety that I feel. I still feel it, but it's not even close to what it used to be. Part of it is, at one time there was a lot of pressure on me because at one time I was the top tier guy, the man people looked at here in Utah.
Yeah,
I was,
oh, yeah.
and I felt pressure like, oh, they expect something. Now it's just, now it's just, let's see if Hank can pull it off again. So there's not as much pressure. That doesn't translate to as much anxiety. Also, well, just the experience, it's a lot more relaxed. I never have any anxiety over, am I going to get hurt? I've never been in a fight where I walk out of there thinking, dang, that hurt.
So do you feel
I only worry about
more
losing.
fear? Yeah. So you worry more about
I
losing
want to
than
win.
hurt.
And the biggest thing that causes me anxiety is my conditioning. Nothing makes you more fearful of competition than the anticipation of fatigue. Because fatigue makes everyone a coward. It doesn't matter how tough you are, how bad A you are. When you're tired in there, you want to get out of that cage, with your hands in the air or hands down. It doesn't matter. And I worry about that because I want to perform well. I want to win, but I want to have a good performance. And I've had fights where I would have, even if I had won the fight, I would have rather just crawl in a hole and hide because 1,000 people just watched me be so pathetic. And it was because I was tired.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that when you are as talented as you are, sometimes it's probably hard to be motivated to train. When you know you can go in and beat somebody.
I might possibly win anyways.
Yeah, that's right.
That's exactly true. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap this up. I know we like to keep these things short. So give us a quick glimpse. What's it like when you get home and you got 6 kids running around? What's it like at the Weiss house?
It could be chaotic, but I'm really laid back. My wife is not as laid back, so we have some conflicts there, but we work with it. It's fun. It's better than a quiet house any day.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things that I'm not old, but I'm older now, and I'm not gonna. You live through your kids, so I love having them there, and
Yeah. Well, Hank, we wanted to have you on here today because you are somebody that people really enjoy. You're an unbelievably cool guy. You're laid back. You're very approachable, and so we just wanted to get a little glimpse into what it's like just hanging with Hank. So thanks for your time, homeboy. Appreciate it.